fought the rest, now try the best!
I know one of the things that I did want to talk about was from your perspective. What character do you think gives the most deserved hate? And then the opposite, right? Like what character gives the most deserved hate, who I think is Huarang. What do you think?
I would say Anna. She represents everything that's wrong about this game with her
Mm,
exaggerated combos, her exaggerated move list, her insane reach and damage and setups and
okay,
purple
yeah.
chip. I think she is definitely and it's not Anna the character. Anna was great in past games. I'm just talking about the way that she was changed to be a Tekken 8
In
character.
8, yeah.
She represents everything that's wrong with Tekken 8.
That opinion is honestly really good because I can see that, especially when playing against an Anna, that's tremendous. Man, holy man, that playing against her is a gross, not even a gross. It's an accurate representation of what Tekken kind of is. I think personally, King gets a lot of hate, but I don't think that his hate is deserved.
I think King is a character who's supposed to be hated. His grabs are supposed to be confusing, but I think like a reason why I consider him to be like really despicable is his power crushes. His power crushes
Yeah,
cover
okay, okay.
it just covers all aspects. Like his power crushes allows him to play no defense, right? When you attack him, all the answers is power crush. And then his power crushes goes into crazy mix-ups. So I just think King having all these power crushes allows him to not play Tekken and win.
Maybe I'm biased because I've played against many King players. My homeboy, that's all he plays, and maybe King comes easy for me to play against. I don't think King deserves that much hate, dude. I think I might just be biased. What about Tekken Legacy characters? Lei Wulong was one of my favorite characters from the earlier Tekken franchises.
I think that character's awesome. It's just that his history is so controversial.
Why
Like
do you
what
say?
in Tekken 7, he was one of the most requested characters in the game. Everyone begged for him to return. And when
And they made him a DLC.
yeah, in season 2 he showed up and his usage was terrible. And that really upset the
True.
developers. The developer they was really upset by that. And
Yeah, but come on, man.
I just think that they're probably salty. They're using that usage data to not add him. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm
Exactly.
just saying that
No.
that's
Yeah,
what they're
no, no,
probably
no.
doing. They're probably
Yeah, no,
salty
for
that he
sure.
wasn't popular.
That's why he wasn't even included in the original characters in Tekken 7 because not a lot of people played him. Cool, I get it. You don't want to add him. And again, I'm biased, right? Because these are the people that I played growing up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like they don't want to add these characters in there that not a lot of people really play. Can you just add them to the game and just if people don't want to play them, then you don't play them? Like yeah, like Marduk,
I think eventually he will
you
show
know?
up because you know how we were talking about them wanting a lot of money. I think eventually they will cash in. It's just a couple other characters who are way more popular than him that needs to
hmm
show up.
You think that Bakaram is more popular than what's his name?
Bruce
Yeah, Bruce Irving.
Falkenrahm is the eighth most played character in the game.
Okay, all
So
right,
so
yeah,
he-
I
s- but also like the characters who were really popular right after him, right? Because season 3, that's when you talk about Marduk is really up there, Julia's up there, Miguel's up
yeah,
there.
Julia, yeah,
Those are the
absolutely.
next most popular characters who's battling for a
Hey,
spot.
you know what I want to talk about, bro? Who do you think should be added as a DLC character into the game?
The most deserving is Bob. That's what I think.
Bob, huh?
Yeah, I think Bob. We don't have a fat character. We don't have the big body.
I think Bob's moveset makes him great, right? Like I don't care if he's fat, but like what do you attribute Bob to having as a character that nobody else has?
his
Yeah.
his hits feel impactful even though it's a little exaggerated. He jumps like really high off the ground. At times he rolls around. I think it's somewhat grounded when you're not doing those exaggerated attacks. I just think it's a good addition to Tekken. And I think it's like an archetype that we're missing, the big body archetype, with how unique his
His
fighting
moveset is.
style. Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
kind
I
of
agree.
like
I agree.
he's just a really solid Tekken character. But I know his usage isn't as strong as others, but I think that he kind of should show up.
No, you know who I really like? This is just my personal opinion. I really loved Lucky Chloe.
Uh-oh. Did you hear what
What do you mean? What do you mean?
she's super controversial. Did you hear what Harada said a couple of days ago about her?
No, you tell me.
She's supposed to be like a mean girl. Like she's supposed to say
Yeah.
nasty things, but she's supposed to be cute.
Oh,
And
I don't see that. All
well,
right, but
that's
okay.
that's what they said. They said she's supposed to be
Okay.
that, but she wasn't
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They said that they didn't convey that properly. They considered the character to be a failure. They considered the character to be like a failure
What?
because her personality wasn't conveyed.
No
And they were
way.
saying that if they bring her back, they would like to hone in on her personality, make it more special, and that way more people would like her.
What, to make her into a what in Asuka? Lucky Chloe was awesome. I liked her a lot.
I just think that she was too powerful. But I mean, like,
Really?
she had that one combo, like the Cali roll. It's when she
Yep.
rolls back. That combo was super overpowered. And then her rage drive was super overpowered. But
Yeah, but you gotta catch people in that. That's the thing about it.
it's too much. It's you talk about
Ah,
Tekken
okay,
8, how
okay,
you
okay,
die
okay,
with
okay,
one
okay.
combo. That was a character that like
Nah, okay. I
even
can
though
agree
it
with
was
that. I can agree with that. You tell me, right? Because I think I already am gonna know what you're gonna say. If you were gonna bring any Tekken 7 character into Tekken 8, who would it be?
I think the number one is Miguel.
Yeah, okay, all right, there it goes. What is the whole hype around Miguel? Because when I think of Miguel, I think of Shaheen. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel about Tekken 8 if they took the heat away? Because I know this has been a big topic of discussion on your channel and a lot of the other content creators who make Tekken 8 content.
Obviously, I would love it, but I don't think it's possible. I think heat is too
Mm-hmm.
ingrained into the game,
Mm-hmm.
and if they remove it, a lot of things won't work. There's a lot of
Yeah.
moves that activate heat, and their original properties was removed. Whether it be a counter hit launcher, whether it be a string, whatever it did prior, it doesn't do because of heat. So if you simply turn off heat, a lot of those moves become incredibly useless.
I remember it really made me feel like a loser. I trained my ghost up like a lot, just because it was like a byproduct of everything that I was doing in the game.
Yeah.
And when Ghost vs Ghost came out, I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And you shit all over everything. And you were like, you think it's, bro." You were like, "Hey, you were like, you think it's fun to watch your ghost fight other ghosts?" I was like, "Oh God, man, I'm a loser." Holy shit, dude. It was hilarious. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool in the same way that I think World of Warcraft or Dungeons and Dragons is cool. It's the same thing. But man, holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
I felt I felt bad about myself after
not yet.
that.
I didn't mean to crush bro's dreams, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Like if you treat your ghost like a little Pokemon, I guess I could
Sure.
see the fun there. You level up your Pokemon and you tell it to do attacks,
Yeah.
and I guess yeah, I can view it from that perspective. I don't know if that's what like I would do, but I could see why someone could view it like that because that's literally how Pokemon are. You train them to do attacks, and you could tell them when to
Mm.
do individual attacks. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it was just fun to see something different in the game. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then and that was kind of the whole thing.